me how was your day, Sabna?
Yes, my day was not that much productive because these days I'm on the bed, I'm on bed rest. That's why I'm not doing anything productive. But yes, my mind is always working. So I'm working on my
Yes.
thesis and research paper.
Okay.
So in
Okay,
in
that's
this
great.
way,
Your
I'm
mind is
doing
not.
something productive.
Sorry?
In this way, I'm doing something productive.
Yes. So you can say your day was productive, but when you said even though you are on rest, your mind is not on
Yeah.
rest. So you are productive in some other way, right? It is not. It is not
Yes.
needed to be always productive physically, but mentally also we have to do some other things. We should engage our brain, right? I think you are doing
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. True, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me today, Sabna. It is almost 8:30, but still when I approached you, you said okay. So I totally appreciate your cooperation. So it's really recommendable. And please tell me something about yourself. I know your name, but I really want to know something more about yourself.
Okay, ma'am, sure. My name is Shabnam. Basically, I'm from Bihar, but currently I live in Delhi. I work as a teacher at a school. And apart from this, I'm pursuing PhD from Delhi University. I work as a part-time assistant professor in college also, and I'm an academic counselor in IGNOU too. If I talk about my hobbies, so these days I have only one hobby to indulge myself in English language to become a better version of myself, to become a fluent speaker. Yes,
Oh,
this is
oh
all
my
about me.
God.
Thank you so much.
You had such a huge profile, totally impressive. And yeah, I'm still in that hangover. You are doing your PhD and you are working with the IGNOU and you're an assistant professor as well. So, yeah, it's great. Okay. So, do you want to know something about myself?
Yeah, yeah, why not? I'm just waiting for you, your
Okay.
introduction.
Yes, this is Nimisha Vivo talking to you from Bihar, but originally from Kerala. And I'm also a teacher, but I'm not an assistant professor. I'm working in a CBSE school in Bihar itself. That's why I'm speaking to you from here. And I'm MA BEd. And apart from that, nowadays my dream is also to become an eloquent speaker and also to improve myself when it comes to communication skills. So yeah, and for the same purpose, I do a YouTube channel by the name of DN Edubus. That's why we both are here now. Yes, it's all about me.
Yes, very nice introduction, I would say. So, right now you are living in Bihar, right?
Yes,
And you are from Kerala.
yeah. Originally, I'm from Kerala, but it's more. It's been almost I can say 6 years. I'm living here. I mean, I have been living here, and once in a year or maximum twice a year, I visit Kerala.
Okay. So your family is also lives with you.
Only me and my husband. We both are living here, and rest of my family members are there in Kerala.
Okay. So your husband's job is also in Bihar.
Yes, that's why I moved.
That's why you are
Yeah,
there.
that's why I moved to Bihar after we got married. He's also a teacher in this same school.
Okay, very nice. So
Yeah.
right now we both are teacher.
Yes. Yeah, we are on the
Yes.
same page. But I'm
Yes.
curious to know about your profession and also your field. Since you said you are doing PhD, in which field or in which subject do you do PhD?
Yes, ma'am. My subject is English literature. So I hold my master degree, NET, and all these degree in only in English literature. And currently I'm pursuing PhD in English literature only. So
Okay,
yes.
that's great. That's great.
And
But
my subject, I'm teaching English in a school also.
oh, okay, that's great. You are already in this field. So I think you are very proficient in English because that's why you have already this much of degrees. You have passed out MA and after that NET. Because in order to become eligible in NET exam, it is a huge task. So I think there are three papers in NET exam, right?
No,
So
ma'am. Earlier it was three papers, but After 2018, it's only two papers.
Okay.
First paper
Two
and second
papers.
paper. First paper, yes, ma'am. First paper is for general paper. It's like 50 questions is were in there, and second paper total 75 questions is there, and questions are there, and one questions carry 2 marks. So there are total
Mm.
300 marks paper
Yeah, okay.
necessarily
So
written.
it,
But yes, this exam is quite difficult. So
yeah,
many people take 10, 10 attempts, 5 attempts to clear this exam. But
yeah.
luckily, I cleared this exam in my first attempt.
Oh,
Only the preparation of 4 months.
okay. Okay, that's great. You have cleared your net exam in the very first attempt. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Even some teachers, while doing the teaching job, they are not even able to crack this exam in the very first or second attempt. So that all shows, that all shows your dedication and your, I can say, level in this particular language. So after holding all these degrees or qualifications, why you are here on YouTube to improve your communication and also fluency level? It's not communication, yes, that's a different thing. But English, why you are? Because you are already, proven yourself in this particular craft. So why you are here?
Not at all, ma'am. I'm not fluent. Many times I stuck. And when I started my YouTube channel, at that time I was not fluent. I was very hesitant person.
Okay.
And whenever I went to talk to my professors. I fumbled a lot. I had a lot of fear to
Mm-hmm.
make mistakes. So
Okay.
yes, that's why I started my YouTube channel to become a consistent, only to become a consistent.
Okay. Okay. So do you think
And
there is a
to be
huge
fluent
difference?
speaker also, because it's our compulsion to upload any video or shorts related to English. So in this way, I learn so many things each and every day. So yes, and right now we are talking to each other. So this is the best way to learn English language and to become a fluent speaker. And
Mm,
video conversation is very helpful for us,
yeah,
I would say.
that's true.
So this is the main reason, because I have to teach English. I have to teach English literature in English only
That's
in
correct.
college. Because here in Delhi college, all students are in English language, like in English class. If they are doing masters and graduation in English literature, so they are very fluent in English. So for that, I have to put my efforts to become a fluent speaker.
Yes, I can
This
understand
is my
that.
journey.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Sabnam, do you think there is a huge difference between a fluent English speaker? I mean, the term fluency and also the education that we get through this academic portions or our colleges, schools, because you have already qualified your MA and NET exam. Now you're pursuing your PhD. So even after you are here, just to improve yourself, and when you said, I mean, you already said you were not like this, you were fumbling a lot. So that's why you are here. So I think,
Sorry for interruption. Give me 1 minute, please.
sure,
Give
sure.
me 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Sorry for
So,
interruption, ma'am.
no, it's not a big deal. So, Sabnam, my question was, you are already a person. I can consider you as a versatile because your MA, and apart from that, you are qualified your NET exam. Currently, you are pursuing your PhD. So, and especially these all you have done or you have been doing in English. And even after that, you are here just to improve your communication skills, not communication skills but fluency level. So do you think there is a huge difference between these two things, whatever the knowledge that we get through the education system, and whatever the qualifications that we get, or the other exams, the, I can say, the entrance like exams, or the net exams or CTET exams, whatever the qualifying exams that the government ask, And also the fluency level that we get just by doing the conversation practice. So is there any difference between these two? What do you think? Because you are already from that field. My field is totally different. Even though I'm a teacher, my subject is SST. I'm not from English background. So this is what my question.
Yes, ma'am. There are very big difference between those two things, like language and literature, right? Language means speaking part, and
Hmm.
literature means like knowledge.
Yeah,
There is also a language subject in our schools also, like grammar. Grammar comes under language part, right?
yeah, correct.
So I studied, as I mentioned to you, that I am from Bihar. So
Hmm.
my graduation was completed from Bihar. Like my schooling was also from Bihar in Hindi medium. So this is the big reason I would say. And the second thing is, I have completed my MA from Kolkata. After graduation, I got married, and I shifted in Kolkata. And because my husband was teacher in Kolkata that time, so I shifted in Kolkata, and I have completed my MA in English also. Then I moved in Delhi. After 2 years, I moved in Delhi because my husband transferred here, and my husband is transferred here. Then I I completed my B.Ed from Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, and then yes, so in this way my education was completed. But as I mentioned to you that I have completed my uh, till 12th or graduation degree from Bihar. So as you are right now, you are also living in Bihar, right? So you know the background and all these things. What is the environment there? So this is the main thing that I was not able to speak English. And after completing my B.Ed, I got job in Delhi school, and here also there is a Hindi medium school. So I didn't need to speak in English to my students because they are also from Hindi medium background. And but when I started my English communication and English journey, then I started to teach them in English also. It doesn't matter if they are able to understand or not. After explaining in Hindi, after explaining in English, I again translate those sentences in Hindi also, only to make them learn what I taught them, right? So in school, actually in school or college, English subject is teaching like subject, not as language, right? The second thing is, in public school, not all public school, but yes, some of the schools are there where there is compulsory to speak in English. So in this way, sorry for interruption, ma'am. I'm so
Sure.
sorry. I interrupt in between
Okay. Yeah.
because they went to institute, so now they are coming. So
Okay. Don't sweat.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. So yes, I was telling you that in school, literature English is teaching as a literature or subject, not as a language, right? And knowing grammar is not sufficient to speak English, because for speaking English you have to speak, whether it's wrong, it doesn't matter. So improving our English communication, you have to just speak.
Mm.
So in this way, both are different thing, and most of the schools, like in Delhi, not most of the schools, some of the schools are there, like their public schools or convent schools, and they compelled the students to speak only in English.
Yeah.
So in those types of schools, students are able to speak very fluently,
Yes.
right? But in some of schools are also available here, like it's just name of public school, but there is no environment in environment like English. language. Whether even teachers also, they don't teach in English. They don't speak. Sorry, they don't teach in English and they don't speak in English. Only English literature teacher, they only speak in English medium and they only speak in English. So, if any students they are studying in English medium school, definitely her speaking is very nice. Her speaking will be very good, and they will be very fluent. If you talk about any DPS students, any convent students, so you can see the difference between them. So yes, this is the main difference between two language and literature, like speaking and teaching parts. Both are poles apart, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
What's your opinion about that?
Yes, my opinion is also the same. I totally concur with your point because in order to speak any language, we should indulge ourselves with that particular language. So, and in India, since this is not our first language, we all teach this language as a subject. So, each and every teachers they speak in their mother tongue, and even while teaching the concept of that particular chapter, whether it is a story or a poem, whatever it is, we use our own language to explain or to make them understand what is the concept. So that way actually is, I don't think that is correct. So we should implement the new trick to make them understand the things in English. That means at any cost, we should try to explain the things in English itself. Yes, for sure, for the first time, they would feel like it's very difficult. I'm not able to understand. So what is the teacher actually, explaining? But I think with the course of time, they would be able to understand and also grasp the content in English itself. And when you said the only the literature teacher, she or he speaks in English at the school, and rest of the teachers are interested to communicate with the children in Hindi or whatever the language it is. So at a certain extent, I think it is true, but there are so many schools wherein it is very mandatory to speak in English. So for them, it is very way more easier to communicate in English. I mean, for the students. So we should implement the same concept here in these type of schools wherein the concepts are teaching in Hindi or whatever the native language it is. So we should make them fluent just by this so-called practice, speaking practice. That's the one and only
True.
thing that we can do. And even after getting all these degrees, and even after becoming a huge I can say, I slipped my mind that word actually. Even after holding all these degrees, I think there is no use when it comes to speaking English. But the knowledge is not all about the language. That is also the fact. We cannot say that we are going to the educational institutions just to learn English, but there are so many different things to learn, mathematics, science, and so many other things are there. So we cannot label knowledge just by using English, or we cannot either use English as, or we cannot call English as the knowledge, right? Both are poles apart, as you said. So we should, I can say, make them understand the concepts in English itself, just to make them comfort, while speaking English, so that they could not go through this kind of situations in their future. So, and you are pursuing your PhD, and I am also well educated. Even after holding all these degrees, why we all are here, just to get that flow while speaking in English. So
True.
that's the major paradoxicity, I can say. So this should be changed very soon. Yeah,
Yeah, because I can see that many even housewives they are also putting their efforts to learn this language.
yeah,
But in India, there were there was a, what I would say, there was a research. about speaking English. So only 10% of the population speak in English in our country, like India.
Yeah. But I think this data is about previous scenario.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So if they would conduct they would conduct census now, not census actually, they would collect your data right now, then obviously this would be more than 80 percentage, I think, because we all are curiously wanting to learn this language. And as you said now, even the homemakers, they also want to learn English. I am not
And in Kerala, according to the last census,
mhm.
educate. I think girls' education is higher than other states, right? It's
Yeah,
about girl student.
yeah, yeah.
Right now, I'm forgetting, but yeah, I studied about that earlier when I was
Mhm.
preparing for competitive exams.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yes, that time I was
Yeah. In
learned this.
Kerala, we treat both girls and boys as the equal, as the same. So we don't do any discrimination between them. So that's why we give equal importance, and we send off the girl children to school. And there are so many schools in Kerala which are dedicated only for girls, the girls' school. So I can say we give more importance to girls' education rather than anything else when it comes to girl and her future. And nowadays the trend has become a bit more severe, because we have all learned and realized that what is the importance of getting educated rather than getting married. So nowadays the trend is a bit more severe. That means everybody wants to provide a good education, or more than enough education to their girl children. And as a common, the literacy rate is higher in Kerala. But according to the present data, I think the Kerala's stand is second position. Previously it was first. I think now it is holded by Meghalaya, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Meghalaya or Sikkim, I think.
Meghalaya, I think. I have read it somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, and
Okay.
you are from, yeah, yeah, continue. Carry on, ma'am.
No, I also was supposed to ask you questions.
No, no, I'll ask again.
Okay,
Okay,
so
carry on.
you are pursuing your PhD right now. So how long it's been now?
It's been 1 year, 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have heard it may take several years, more than 5 years, in order to complete PhD, because there are so many tasks which we have to complete within that course of time. And yes, it is a bit pricey as well in India. So what about your experience till now?
Yes, my experience was good because actually I have to read only book. I have to study the books, the text, what I have chosen for my research paper. So I have chosen three books
Okay.
from three writers. The first writer is Amitav Ghosh. The second, he is also from Bengal, but right now he lives in America. And the second writer is Chitra Banerjee Debakaruni. She is also from Bengal, but right now she lives in America. So both of them are diaspora writer. And the third one is Indira Goswami. She is from Assam. Assam. Yes, she is from Assam. So
Okay.
I have taken three texts from these three writers, and I have to just study close reading, and I have to uh, write my thesis according to those books. And I have taken the my problem is traditional knowledge, because these days our traditional knowledge is uh, deteriorating due to
Mm.
modernity. And I have correlated this traditional knowledge with eco-criticism, because earlier what happened, these indigenous people,
Mm.
they used like some, what I would say, jari booty, what I can call it.
Sorry, come
Yes,
again.
jadi booty. They used some turmeric and many herbs. Yes, herbs. They
Okay.
used herbs to make medicines, and in that way they used their traditional knowledge or indigenous knowledge to conserve or preserve our environment also.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is the main problem of my thesis. And yes, I have taken Indira Goswami's works, The Man of China Masta. So that book is about Kamakhya Mandir and their culture and tradition. So again, I have taken that type of book. Like in that book, also tradition is going on, but we have to eradicate some traditions also.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not according to our, it's not beneficial for our environment. Like in Kamakhya Mandir there is a tradition that man and people, they do sacrifice of animal like cow or something else.
Mm-hmm.
So their women, they tries to eradicate this tradition also. So I have taken three books, and two books have traditional knowledge is good for environment, but in one book traditional knowledge is not, tradition is not good for environment. So again, in conclusion, I have to write this thing that yes, traditional knowledge is good, but somewhere it's if it's needed that we have to change our tradition. So we have to do this only for the sake of our environment. So this is the main problem of my thesis.
Okay. So since you have elaborated all these things, I felt like it is something which I can relate with the history, because my concept was something else. English, that English poems and almost all the literature side of this particular language, they depict some European literature concepts, just like and one more thing is that Julius Caesar, some English literature contents itself, but now it is totally different. I can consider it as something which is related to social or history. Yeah. But so I have I have come across, I have already made a conclusion just by listening to your words, I mean your opinions here, that after finishing your study, you have to make a conclusion, right? That is what we call
Yes, ma'am.
as the research, what you have learned from all these, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, and after that, there would be any interview after submitting your thesis?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, there will be a viva, open viva, where it was two externals and all professors from my department. They will be there, and I have to give open viva for
Okay.
submitting PhD.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be awarded for doctorate degree.
Okay. So, okay.
Yes.
So, there are so many people I have personally know, they have taken few more years, just like 5 years or more than 7 years in order to complete a PhD.
Yeah.
I think that is just because how we learn that particular concept or books. So that's the time period
No,
is
ma'am.
all about our learning process, I think.
Yes, ma'am. There is a time period of this PhD. Like minimum time is 3 years. You
Okay.
can submit your thesis within 3 years, after 3 years. But in some special case in Delhi University, female can submit their thesis after 2 years and 6 months. But there you can take extension also if you are not able to write within the fixed period of time. So you can take extension also. But yes, I want to submit my thesis after 2 and 6 months. I would say years, like 2 years, 6 months,
Okay.
because yes, ma'am, because These days I'm filling many forms for permanent assistant professor post, but I'm not getting any interview call. Only to lack of only the less API score, because for PhD only there is a huge API score points like 30 marks or 25 marks.
Okay.
So I'm not getting that points. So
Oh,
that's why I'm thinking that I have to submit my thesis at the right time, like 2 years at 6 months.
mm-hmm. So currently you are not an assistant professor. Is it so?
No, I am an assistant professor. I work as an assistant professor in Delhi University, but it's part time.
Okay.
Part time means I teach in college on the weekend basis,
Mm-hmm.
like Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's a new knowledge for me.
It's like guest faculty,
Uh-huh.
not permanent.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. It's something like a daily wage system, right? In Kerala, there is a system in school as well. The teachers are appointed according to the daily wage system. That means they are not permanent, they
Everywhere,
are
ma'am.
temporary.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
And not only in school, but also in different different areas, like in defense, each and every area you can see some guest faculty, like contractual post, like contractual worker. So
Yeah.
each and every field you can see, because government think that if I can give some money and if I can get worker and employee, then why I give so much money for them? I
Mm,
can make them work like in one salary, in one permanent salary. They will employ, like, uh, they will post it like 3 or 4 employees, right?
mm,
Because in Delhi there is like 3 lakh, 4 lakh, like that. Their salary, like professor salary, is like 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakhs.
yeah,
So
that's
that's
correct.
why this guest faculty is going on, because how much money they will give to employees.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
This is the main reason.
Yeah, government is also trying to make sure that, yeah, they are not spending too much, right? But and
Yes,
at the same time, they are also trying to make sure that all the services are being provided, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
In
So,
my husband's office, there is contractual post,
oh,
contractual workers, contractual staffs also.
okay. I think you have a huge knowledge about these education systems in India as well. So very
Yes,
soon I want to make another
because my
conversation
husband
with
is
you.
also from education department.
Yeah,
That's why.
that's why. So I think there are
Yes, ma'am.
so many things which I could learn from you. So I really want to make another conversation with you very soon, and I hope you will become
I
doctor
would love to
very
connect to
soon.
you again,
Yeah. So yes.
because today it was quite a disturbing session, I would say, because this time actually I didn't miss this session. That's why I said, okay, ma'am, I'll be available this time. But yes, meanwhile, there was some problem, like auto, when he called me that your daughter's still not came. So that's why I have to pick the call,
Okay, it's
pick the
not a
call.
big deal actually. It's not a big deal. We have some other responsibilities too. So, by the name of making
Yeah.
conversation, we cannot skip from all of that. So, it's quite understandable. Anyhow, I also wanted to make this conversation for a long time, but because of some I can say barriers, it wasn't possible. Finally, we are here, and that is why I could I could feel like I can make 8:30 to 9 p.m. today as a free slot. So that's why I messaged you, even though I was not bit sure about it, but at any cost I wanted to make it because it's been a long time we have been trying to connect with each other. So
Yes, ma'am.
and today I was
That's why I didn't try to miss this.
yeah.
Yes.
So today I was on leave. That's why I approached you. But because of some other, I'm little bit under the weather today. That's why it was impossible for me to make it during the daytime. So that's why at any cost I wanted to make it. Anyway, thank you so much for your
Thank you so much,
cooperation and
ma'am,
your
for
time
connecting
and
with
effort.
me.
And once again, I hope you would be, you would become Dr. Sabna very soon.
Hope so, ma'am. It's my dream.
Yeah. Okay. God bless you for that.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.